day at work. Shield day is like day off for everybody. We do training and stuff.
Yeah.
So we did that, and by 11 o'clock, I didn't even think about it. I got there at 7. I had a monster when I first got up for the morning. I opened a second monster when we started our meeting. I drank another monster a little bit later. All of a sudden, I'm drinking. I drank a Rain lemon HDZ flavored, and then I opened up a Bang, and I looked at the clock, and I was like, "Bruh, it's like 12:30."
Bro.
I was like, and I did the math. I was like, "Holy shit!" And then I felt my part just. I was like,
You have a drinking problem.
I was like, I better sit down for a minute.
When you say 12:30, you mean 12:30 at midnight?
No.
12:30? Oh,
this was by 12:30 noon.
Oh.
So I had like 5 energy drinks between 5 a.m. and 12:30.
That's not healthy, bro.
That is terribly healthy.
I thought I was gonna have a fucking heart attack, bro.
Big infarction time.
It was bad.
So Tim's been playing Death Simulator, apparently.
Yeah, right.
Not this week.
And you know what? I actually looked into the research a little bit on like caffeine and how much you'd have to take to like how many energy drinks you'd really have to take to like kill yourself, and it's it's an ass ton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like honestly, as long as you're within like our age range, obviously the older you get, the easier it is to do some nonsense like that. But I still cap myself at 2 a day max. I don't.
Hi, John.
More than that.
I have 2 before lunch.
Jeez, dude.
Hi, John.
Yeah.
I get up at 5 in the morning.
I get up at 5:25. What do you want from me?
I don't drink coffee, so I have an energy drink like on my way to work, and then like I'll usually finish that by 10, and then I'm on my second one by lunchtime.
I get up at 5:30.
I don't feel like that's
I have to be at work at 6. I have one generally a day.
Caffeine's a hell of a drug.
Nice.
That's true. Caffeine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
And I go to bed at like 11:30 midnight. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
What have we been playing, boys?
What have you been playing, Tim?
Yeah, you've had a lot of extra time lately. Did you actually play any games with that extra time?
Yeah, Dark Souls.
Remastered single Dark Souls.
I did see you playing Dark Souls.
And I did play a little bit more Code Vein this week.
So a bunch of Souls games.
A bunch of Dark Souls.
Okay.
About Sekiro today.
Oh yeah.
So I'm hyped.
That's exciting.
I also another game I bought this week. Not technically a Souls game, but I did buy Mortal Shells.
Shells?
Wow, that's a lot of
Mortal Shells.
Mortal Shells is the food. That's the marketing promotion with the mac and cheese.
Anywhoozy, so not Dark Souls, but Dark Souls.
I'm excited to see.
Review on that with a joke.
I want to see what you have to say about that one.
Yeah.
Cody, what about you?
First, I have a question for Tim.
Shoot.
How did you go and buy all those games and not play Genshin? It's fucking free.
You know where his interests lie.
It's free. Like I'm not even telling you got to play it for a long time. I just want you to try it. That's the
Dude,
borderline.
He's yelling at me so hard I hear an echo.
Because generally you're so cheap. Like I get why you bought Sekiro because it's on sale for the Halloween stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
I get why you bought it, but I'm just over here. I've been talking. What is it? 3 weeks.
Trying
Mortal
so hard.
Now I've been
okay,
talking
so
about.
hold up. You're yelling at me about buying it. I bought 2 games.
But you could have played one for free.
Why do you hate Cody?
It doesn't matter how much you spent if there's free in spending money.
I don't know why, but I've watched a little bit of Genshin. I'm just not into it. I
like I said, I just want you to try it. You can try it and then delete
I probably
it.
will.
That's what you said last time.
I want to see your opinion on it because I'm currently the only one playing it. And
I will make a commitment. Sunday, I will download it and try a little bit of it. I'm waiting till Sunday because data cap reset.
Ooh, man, that's gotta suck. I can
that's
never get over that.
Open world game, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know how big is the file.
It wasn't that big, but it was.
It downloads in a launcher.
Yeah, it downloads in a launcher, but the issue with it wasn't necessarily the size. Is it downloaded at a weird ass speed?
Yeah, it's
it was
very
downloaded at like
fucky.
50. Well, Justin, didn't you say it was downloading like 3 megs or something
Yeah,
for you?
for me it was super bad, and I had to like restart the download over and over just to get that shitty like 5
didn't have
meg
that experience.
download speed.
Yeah, I ended up with like 30. Like mine wasn't that bad.
Yeah, maybe that
I
was
was
just
still-
like
I'll probably just like after I'm done streaming tomorrow night, I'll just like start downloading it and go to sleep and let it download overnight.
there you go.
Yeah, you can do that. But anyways, so I haven't actually really played anything this week. My week was a little crazy. I got into a minor car accident. Yeah.
Whoa.
My bumper's all jacked up. Yeah. So
I heard it happen.
yeah,
Were you talking to Tim when it happened?
I was stopped at a stoplight, sir. But yeah, I got into a minor car accident the other day.
Oh my
I actually
gosh.
had yesterday off of work because I was just a little sore.
Yeah.
Stuff from that. So normally when I would play games, which had been like last night and then today, didn't really get the opportunity to. Took my daughter out trick or treating and stuff like that. Well,
Right
trick or treating, they had this thing on base where you could just drive, and there was people who had like trunk displays.
Oh,
and
sure.
They were handing out candy.
Trunk or treat.
Yeah, trunk or treat. Yeah. So they had one person was Star Wars. The dad was dressed up as like a stormtrooper, and their kid was something else or whatever. I don't know. I saw an
Some
Animal
other Star
Crossing
Wars
trunk.
thing. Animal
I saw
Crossing?
Animal Crossing. Yeah, I thought that
Oh,
was
wow.
super cool. Saw a different a couple different Super Mario ones. It was interesting. It was an easy way to go trick or treating. It took like an hour and 15 minutes. My kid got a shit ton of candy, and now I don't have to do it tomorrow.
Video games are everywhere, man.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was so I didn't get to play a whole lot this week. Just played a little bit Madden on, autopilot because I've been playing Madden forever.
Mm-hmm.
But a little bit down week on the gaming, but that we will fix that tonight, boys.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Phasmophobia. So I'm excited.
God.
What about you, Justin? You've been playing anything?
Yeah, I played the new Rainbow Six Halloween event because that came out. And
you're a fucking Muppet.
Yeah, bro. I don't think you understand how funny it is that your response was fucking Muppet, because that's like a joke in the community. One of the characters, one of her voice lines she's had forever is "You fucking Muppet," and here we are now.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it's really disturbing getting killed. It's gonna be really funny when the event's over because you keep the headgear that you get if you've gotten any. And so you're just going to be playing like a normal game of Rainbow Six, sweating it up. And then your kill cam's just going to be this fucking Google-eyed, dumb-looking puppet that just murdered your ass. And I can't wait.
I hate it.
Are you just now seeing it?
I hate it. Like, I have watched, like, I watch Rainbow Six streams, and, like, this week, I just don't want to. I'll turn them on. I'm like, that's disturbing. I don't fucking like that. Turn it off.
Big time.
I don't know why. It's just weird.
Did Rainbow Six bring back that weird zombie? What is it called? Contagion?
No. They do a different. They make a brand new event every year for each holiday thing they do, which is wild. Everyone was really disappointed with this one because the previous years were so good for Halloween.
Yeah, I feel like they could have just brought back Contagion.
Quarantine, is that the one you're thinking of? It's like a PvE. Yeah, that one was like way back.
So I guess this is a natural transition to something that's not on the list, but that's been delayed, by the way. Yeah, so they're actually doing a standalone quarantine full game.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And that is now also delayed until Ubisoft's next fiscal year. It was supposed to release at the end of this year. Now it will be releasing April at the earliest.
Thanks, Cyberpunk.
That's actually a thing, though.
So
we'll get to that.
One, yeah, we will get to that. But why wouldn't you just delay it till next October? And just because it's a spoopy type thing.
There's some theories.
It's a full game. That's the thing.
No. I get that. But I'm just talking. Right, but much like when Ark jumped its price or whatever it did when Jurassic Park came out with their new movies, why not just like center it around? Like, imagine. Do you think Phasmophobia would be as popular if it would have came out in April compared to this October September timeframe?
I mean, I don't know,
because I feel like people look for games for season, like things that fit the season, right? So I started playing Graveyard Keeper again recently. Played that a little bit, you know what I mean? Because it's a spoopy season.
Look at Tim's
You know what I
face.
mean?
He's like, that's not true. No one does
know.
that. What the fuck?
I'm sure a lot of
mean-
people do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what
No,
I mean?
he's totally right. I'm just looking up some stuff.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm sure
Yeah, I know.
Phasmophobia still would have been popular. My question more is, would it be as popular? You know, because
Right, because it
would all three of us be playing Phasmophobia if it
It's-
was in October?
no,
Probably not.
we specifically looked for it as like, what's a fun seasonal game we could play?
Yeah.
Right.
No, you're 100% right. I just like there are exceptions to that, and my brain
Sure,
immediately went to the
sure.
exceptions, and so I was like checking it, and then I was like, that's still generally speaking what he's saying.
Right.
Oh.
But
Right,
like
so-
my brain was like, I feel like Outlast 2 came out in like the spring because it fucking did, but that doesn't matter because like Alien Isolation came out in October. The first Outlast came out in October. Horror
Right.
games, generally speaking, do aim to come out or sometime with plus or minus a month of Halloween. I think that's generally speaking true. Yeah, no, you're 100% right.
Okay. And I'll be honest, I'm kind of ignorant to it because I can't even name the last horror game or horror genre that I have played before Phasmophobia. I
You
have no
scaredy
idea.
cat.
Literally no idea.
That's you refuse to play Dead Space.
Oh, I did. No, I played Dead Space 1 on the console. I never
Nice.
played it on PC.
I
So
thought
that
you
might be-
refused
that
to
might
finish
be-
it though.
I did
Well,
refuse
he
to finish
played
it. I
it.
never got
Yeah, okay.
I never got to the point where there's that big ass like monster that attacks you like in the I want to say it's the control room, but it might not be.
Are you
but
talking
there's,
about
like,
the space
it-
vagina?
Sure, I don't know. It's one of the first like huge monsters you meet. I never even got to that part. You know what I mean? Because I was too freaked out from shooting these discs at the fucking morphing
Aw,
pieces
man.
of flesh.
That was a
I don't
great
know,
game.
dude. I don't know.
I remember
also
I got-
was
I got jump scared so bad when I streamed that game that I think I said yabba dabba doo.
Whoa. That's a
No,
that's
like,
a
that-
level.
that's
that's up
bang.
there with punching your camera.
I like we're fucking singing, what was I singing a couple weeks ago from SpongeBob? Krusty Krab.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Like a safety
I just,
blanket.
I'll just like say random shit when I'm scared or like do random things.
Dude, yeah,
I mean,
that's
I do
you
that,
and
I
Ian
do
both.
that anyway, but
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's good times. Oh, excuse me. Woo. This bang is coming at me with a vengeance.
Ooh.
that's
Oh.
that's what she said.
Come on. Hey. All right. Oh. Speaking of, hey, does Halo have a Halloween event? You guys
I
know?
think I did read something about there's like they do these like community play dates where I think they have a custom playlist for Halloween themed shit going on.
I was
That's
just
too
curious.
bad because
I
nobody's
thought-
playing Halo 5.
F.
No, I think so. I think nobody's playing Halo 5, but everybody still plays the Master Chief Collection. I think
That's
that's
because Master
literally
Chief
where
Collection is actually good. Those are the
Now.
last good Halo games.
I think it has Halo 4 now.
I think
Testing it.
they're
No,
flighting
they
Halo
are
4,
not-
aren't they?
I feel like they're not adding. They will be adding 4 at some point. They are. It was announced they are never going to add 5, which is good because that's fucking stupid.
Nobody
Yeah.
wants 5 anyway.
Yeah, that's
Nobody
fine.
really
Honestly,
wants
nobody
it.
wants 4 anyways. Like 4 was
No.
okay.
I didn't mind
It was
4.
okay.
I really didn't.
I
mind it.
liked the multiplayer in 4.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was a good. I did couch co-op for that one. You know, when couch co-op was still like a more common thing.
Yeah.
But I literally sat down, took an entire day with my cousin, and we played it on 360, and we just burned through the
That's-
campaign in one day.
That's the problem with like Halo is like the mechanics are good. The story is not.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not engaging. It's not compelling.
No.
So you had your mainline 3 and then Reach and ODST are fucking
They're all great.
like just mad. They're
Wow.
all of them. Like I literally have nothing negative to say about any of them. Especially like ODST, which I felt like was the most like jumping out of the norm.
Yeah.
Because they had this semi-open world thing going on
Right.
and whatnot.
Bye, Tim.
And I couldn't and then you weren't actually a Spartan, so they found very good ways to like make you feel a little bit more squishy, but you were still able to do.
And you
like,
got to hang out with Nathan Fillion, right?
oh my god, yeah, dude. The voice acting in that game was great, and then was that the first game with Firefight?
Yeah, I think for Halo it definitely was.
Right. I'm just speaking just for Halo. Because
Yeah,
I feel like that Gear 3 and ODST came out.
I think that
similar
was
time
pretty
frame.
close.
And the Horde mode was getting super popular
Yeah.
around that time.
Yes, that was
Popularized
the
that.
first Halo with Firefight. Also, it was the last good Halo game with Nathan Fillion because they put him in 5 as a
Right, he
fucking
becomes a Spartan from ODST
no
to
it-
Spartan. Okay.
No explanation in game.
Didn't you
Yeah,
read the
I
books,
don't-
Tim?
So I will say my cousin does read those books, and he couldn't even tell me how the fuck that made sense because there should be no way for him to go from an ODST to a Spartan because
Right.
the ODST
So-
is already like a semi like failed
Enhanced.
Spartan. Yeah, it's already enhanced human as is kind
Yeah.
of thing. So, but they're not.
It's
full-blown
they
Spartans.
made allusions to a second generation Spartans in Halo 5. And by second generation they meant instead of grooming them from childhood, now it was adults that they were somehow able to convert, but they didn't explain how that worked at all. And like it's fucking
Lame.
weird.
It is lame.
Nobody
You know what
likes
else is
that.
lame? Want to know what else is lame about Halo? Apparently, Halo Infinite's customization system is going to be shit.
Oh,
At least that's
man,
what
yeah.
everybody's saying.
Yeah, they came out and they talked about their, what are they calling it?
The color customization.
They had some name for it. I forget what it was. Coatings, I
I'm
want to
gonna be
say.
Oh,
Coatings.
yeah, that is what it is. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't get a chance to read this article, so I'm.
So for anybody who has played Destiny, think shaders.
Yeah, so kind
It
of,
is.
yeah, they haven't gone into a whole lot of detail yet, but it does sound like it's just going to be the shader system from Destiny. Maybe a little more granular, like you can do different pieces, but we'll see.
But the color scheme, like I think you can swap armor pieces.
Yeah,
But the color scheme is not granular at all. It's 100% just like shaders. It's just like going to pre-apply the texture and the color of the shade of the coating.
it's not a shader, it's a coating.
It's not a shader. And you'll no longer be able to like color the you can't like color it the way you want. You can't take any combination of colors. You have to hope that the combination you want is on a coating you get, or you have to buy that, and they're valued at I think $5 a pop. And
I mean,
that's at least the one that has been officially advertised as a giveaway for the game in the future.
the Monarch
is like
one.
valued at $5.99 or some shit like that. So
yeah, it's goofy because they have all these like promotions in place already with like Monster and whatever other companies where it's like, buy this monster and get this cosmetic for your rifle, but you're not going to be able to use it until the game comes out. They're not pushing back the marketing for it, so you're just going to be banking up all these stupid little cosmetics if you're into that. I guess that's fun for somebody.
So, okay, so I get what you guys are saying, but I'm reading it right now, and so this is the only thing that makes me question that line of thought, is that it says right here, coding is a 7-layer shader that allows us to put any artist-authored colored material or pattern into 7 channels and apply it to in-game items like weapons, armor, and vehicles. I'm curious, are you going to be able to edit each channel with a coding?
I don't think so.
The coating is the 7 layers of color. That 7 layers is your coat, and you put that on your weapon or your Spartan or the vehicle, and that pre-applies those colors and those patterns to that. You can't change that. That's why it says it's an artist. What did you say? Artist, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
they're
like
just
it's
trying
already done by somebody, and that coat is that coat. You can't change it.
It's interesting because I mean, like the shaders in Destiny are cool. I do like them, but the fact that this would eliminate anyone's old color for their armor in the game is fucked up. And beyond that, are we gonna have to like rebuy shaders after we use, or coatings after we use them, like we do with shaders? What is the coating economy going to be like?
So I don't know. From what I'm reading, I'm not getting the same vibe, but apparently everybody else is. So I'm probably just dumb. I will say this. It wouldn't surprise me if what everybody's worried about is true. It also wouldn't surprise me if this was monetized in some way, shape, or form. Because the game
is definitely monetized.
Yeah, the game is 100% free. if you already have Game Pass.
Well, yeah. I was gonna say the multiplayer is gonna be free to play, but yeah,
the whole thing's
no,
gonna be free.
right. No, but the multiplayer will be free to play. Period. If
Really?
you have an Xbox. Yeah, multiplayer is
Yeah.
free to play. The
Oh, wow.
campaign will be purchasable. And then if you have Game Pass, you just play the whole thing.
That would have been such a strong launch title, dude.
Yeah.
Would it? Just like Craig, though.
I mean, I think free Halo multiplayer would sell some units, despite how Halo's name's been dragged.
I think even if the campaign slouched like it has in the past couple, as long as the multiplayer is solid, it would still be fine. Because the multiplayer has been carrying it for 2 games now. Really, if we're being honest, if they can continue to deliver on the multiplayer, people will still continue to forgive the single player. Because even if you look at other high profile games like Call of Duty, this Call of Duty's story, this newest one, not the one that's getting ready to come out, but the one that's currently out. Story wasn't 100, like it wasn't great. It was decent. It was okay. You know what I mean? It was enjoyable enough to get me to continue playing, but it wasn't like tear jerking. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it wasn't anything crazy. Your headset died?
Tim, what the heck?
Is it dying or it died?
Plug it in, fool.
Plug it in, plug it in. Anyways,
but yeah,
so I think if Halo can at least hit that, if they can just hit that chord, it's not gonna. I don't know. I think it'll still move units at that point. You know.
Yeah, and it looks like.
I'm sorry.
It does look like it's going to be a new game. You know, it doesn't look like traditional Halo single player.
Right, but I do find it interesting that even with all the marketing material and things set up for launch, they still made the decision to push it back, which is a point in the good column for me.
Sure,
but then there's a point in the bad column, which we heard this week with who was it that left? I forget.
I forget the name of the guy. Whoever was doing the lead campaign stuff.
So from what I understand. Whatever Tim said. Tim,
Chris
you're too
Lee?
far away.
Chris Lee.
Okay, so from what I understand, Chris Lee was the lead director on the cinematics for the campaign, not the campaign itself. That's what I understand. I didn't dive a whole lot into this. I didn't really have time this week. Obviously, minor car accident and other shit was going on. So, you know what I mean? Like
Excuses.
Hey. But if that's true, like let's say that's true, I think that's a lot less damning than it was because what we're seeing a lot of is signs of like Destiny 1, right? Where it was like there were signs, the lead director and all these other people were leaving in the middle of development and blah blah blah. Everybody's like, oh no, Destiny's gonna be great because the marketing, Activision's marketing was fucking great.
Oh man.
And then it came out and it was like, all right, this is fun, but I've been playing for an hour and I've done all the content. What do I do now? Like, you know what I mean? Like it was like, oh, play multiplayer.
Yeah.
For 4 months while you wait for the expansion or however fucking long it was. Like
big flash in the pan.
Right. Yeah, so I think Halo could lean on something like that more, you know what I mean, where it could be like, oh, I just played the multiplayer. Because everybody's like, oh, all right, you know what I mean? Not like Destiny.
Destiny was, I mean, the multiplayer is fun, but it's like you have to randomly roll to get the things that you want. And if you don't have them, you've just got to grind content till you get them. Whereas in Halo, at least all the Halos I've played, you have access to everything that you can use and you just choose what to use. Or way back, you know, you just pick shit up on the map.
Right. Or you just have, and then there was always the inherent, like, once they got to Reach, and Halo 3, there was the inherent system of like, oh, you keep playing, you're gonna unlock this armor piece, and it's like, I gotta keep playing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
cool
it just
play 5 and everything's in fucking card packs.
Yeah,
the old loot box. Do you think Infinite will have some kind of loot box system?
100%.
I haven't read whether or not there's any information.
I think there is going to be. So I think people need to start thinking of Halo as more of a Path of Exile style type game or Warframe compared to the traditional shooter, because of the way it's going to release. It's going to release for the majority of people. Majority of people are going to have Game Pass that are playing it. So the majority of people are basically getting it for free. So they're gonna have to find other ways to get money off of it.
After they made such a big stink, and when I say they, I mean the president of 343,
Right.
which we know how I feel about that at this point.
Right.
But the president of 343 went on pre like official announcements and all this and teased Infinite and kept saying that the next Halo game is going to get us back to its roots. Working on Master Chief Collection made us realize what Halo was really good at before, and we want to get back to that. We like all this shit. She made this big fucking spiel that I watched and I ate up. I was like, all right, Infinite's going to be awesome. And then we saw it, and I went, fuck. What? Like, they're like, we're going to get Halo back to its roots. Open world.
Okay.
What? So, I don't know, man. Like,
I think you can get back to your roots and have new things, right? It doesn't
You
have to
can.
be your point A to point B campaign setting, I guess you could say. You know what I mean? I don't know.
You can.
It could also be semi-open world, right? It could also be
Listen,
like ODST.
Yeah.
When she said back to their roots, what I didn't picture she meant was Xbox 360 level graphics.
I didn't think the graphics were that bad. And still,
I was mostly a joke, but like,
Craig.
You know what, Craig? Like, Halo 4 looked fucking awesome for an Xbox 360 game.
Graphically
I don't
impressive.
I don't necessarily say that as a shot at Infinite, because like to me, Halo 4 is still playable. Fuck, Halo 3 is still playable. And I don't even necessarily mean Master Chief Collection. Like, those games still look good now. Do they look necessarily modern? No, but a game doesn't have to look modern for it to be good. I play bad looking games all the time.
Yeah, you do.
But, and then like sometimes it's an aesthetic choice. Sometimes I'm just playing an older game. Sometimes it's just a lower budget game. I don't care really. Like it's fine.
And 15 years from now, I'm still gonna see him jumping on Dark Souls remastered or enhanced.
Remastered.
The remaster.
Yeah.
The VR version.
Right.
But
oh my god.
Like
New
I guess
Skyrim.
to me there's just like I feel like 343 is all talk. I feel like they say this stuff. They said it previously with 5. They're saying it now with Infinite, and I'm at the point where until they show me, and I don't count Halo Wars, okay? They did a good Halo Wars game, sure. Until they show me a good mainline Halo game that they've made, I'm out. Like, it's not that I won't download and try Reach, but I don't have any faith in it. That's what I'm saying.
Sure.
Like, I'm not gonna like hold out hope that Reach is gonna resurrect Halo.
Infinite, yeah.
What did I say? I said
Reach.
No,
Reach is good.
These are things that people said about
play.
Reach.
Right.
Yeah.
Like until 343 makes a game like Halo Reach, right? Until
Right.
they do something
Redemption.
on that level, I'm just kind of like, I'll watch from afar and go and take my cheap shots.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'll do.
Look, and I've been the one that's defended Halo a lot on this, right? But with the lead designer leaving and stuff like that, even if it is this campaign, like that's super red flag for me.
Yeah, they also
super red flag.
They got a new multiplayer lead as well.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Who?
I only knew that Chris Lee left.
Yeah, so I mean, both of their replacements are hardcore Halo devs from back in the day, so that's cool. But I mean, where are they in development where that's going to be something they can have a huge effect on?
I honestly think
what is the new release date? February?
It doesn't have one.
Eventually.
It doesn't have one.
It doesn't.
Yeah,
That's a problem.
It literally doesn't have one. So there's been placeholder dates that sales
Different
places.
stores, yeah.
Stores, yep. Stores is the word. I'm
Sales
looking for.
places.
Places that sell you things. What is stores, Alex?
Anyways, yeah. So there's the stores have put in placeholder dates, but I saw, and this was a few weeks ago, that they came out and they're like, "Hey, anything you see is completely placeholder. There is not a date set in stone yet."
Right.
Which I prefer that. I prefer that over what Cyberpunk's done. Okay, 100%. Just don't set a date. Just
it's
don't
done
do
when
it.
it's done.
You know what? Just don't set a date and then come out on Twitter and be like, "No more delays."
Oh
and
god.
then a month
dude.
later,
Just do what Nintendo does. Hold a direct and be like, and you can download it now. and everybody will lose their fucking mind.
That was the best, dude. I love that.
Like, fuck, dude.
You know what?
Like-
Halo
like-
Infinite reminds me of Metroid 4 right now. Metroid Prime 4. Just like someone's working
there
on
ever
it
been
somewhere.
Has there
No,
ever been
they haven't
gameplay?
even showed
Half-
gameplay, so
You
they're
mean
behind on that.
Half-Life 3?
Yeah,
Half-Life 3, yeah. I don't
yeah.
know. I don't know. There'll never be a Half-Life 3, but they'll make more Half-Life somethings and they'll be 10 out of 10s. 'Cause
Black Mesa
have-
has a new beta, by the way.
Oh
If, you're-
Oh,
if you
Jesus.
want to play that.
no,
No. not
Why?
really.
I never got into Half-Life. Honestly, I never really played
Half-Life
them.
2. I didn't play Half-Life
So
1.
think Half-Life horror movie, Black Mesa.
Tim,
I
I
like
think you
Scream
just want to
games,
play
though.
all horror games are all like gritty, like dark
Oh,
gritty.
yeah.
You got
Oh,
your
yeah.
dark, what is Darkest Dungeon?
You don't see. That's
your
why he
Dark
doesn't want to
Souls.
play Genshin. It's too bright.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Genshin is too pretty. Like it's too. It's
Get
too
some kind of grimdark shader on there, and he'll play it.
right.
You might
I-
be right, actually. I didn't actually ever think about that. Yeah, I like games that kick my ass and that are very grimdark.
Yeah.
I want to see you mod Skyrim to be or Fallout 4 and do a playthrough, and it's all like super dark. I've always wanted to do spoopy Skyrim, but there isn't a whole lot of good mods for that right now.
Hmm.
You haven't
Because
been part of that.
there was like a really good preset like in 2016 or something like that. But it was just for original Skyrim, not Skyrim remastered or whatever. the
Oh,
fuck it's
that's your
called.
problem. Yeah,
Yeah.
the legendary edition or whatever, or not
Yeah,
legendary.
yeah.
Is that it? Yeah, legendary edition.
Yeah. So I didn't end up going that route, but it looked cool. I've seen it. I can show you. Bro Duel did a video on it back in the day.
Hmm.
But anyways, that's besides the point. What I was really trying to do was jump to the cyberpunk topic though, and we still ended
Yeah.
up back on Halo. Oh Jesus.
Cyberpunk.
But for real,
delayed.
Cyberpunk. What the fuck, guys? Like, so all right. We did talk about this. I
We did a
understand.
video on it that you should go watch.
Yeah, we did do a video on it, and it's funny. There's bloopers. You got to see the bloopers.
You
They're
gotta
great.
see those bloopers.
Got to see the bloopers. Anyways,
Tell- Well, it's only when you watch the bloopers that you can tell I did not have a script.
That's
hey, best things happen with no scripts.
right.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying.
look, Jackass made an entire series off of that shit. Like they made millions of dollars off of that same idea. No script. Let's just fuck shit up. See what happens. But anyways, no Cyberpunk. Like, all right, for real. Like
What's the new
I
release
don't-
date?
December 10th.
December 10th.
Okay.
That's 3 days before Tim's birthday.
Happy
2 days.
birthday to me.
We'll see.
So yeah, we'll see. Because all right, here's something else that I saw today, and this is LAD Bible or whatever.
The Lad
Lad.
Bible.
Yeah, Lad Bible. So I don't put a whole lot into this.
You shouldn't
But I-
put anything into it at all.
Look,
From Lad
this-
Bible.
it's just the fact that I saw this, that apparently one of the developers is uncomfortable with the December 10th release date. So I pose the question: are we even going to see Cyberpunk this season or this year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Holiday
Because
season,
what
whatever.
they're struggling with is not. I speculated in the video that we put out that it was the next gen console versions that they might be having a problem with. Apparently, that's not it. Next gen's ready. PC's ready. The problem that they're having with is that Xbox One and the PS4 aren't quite where they want it to be in terms of performance. It's
Gotta hit those
having more
frames.
bugs there. So I think yes, because I think that is honestly going to be easier to fix. Not easy to fix. I'm not saying they have an easy job ahead of them. I don't even know how much of a problem they have realistically. But I do think that it will be easier to fix the lower powered machines version of the game than it would be to fix the next gen versions. And the PC
Right,
version
okay.
has to have everything.
Because well, I could agree with that just because they already have years on years of experience with the former consoles, right?
Yeah.
The last gen consoles. So I could see where they probably have workarounds and stuff, like rebooting
And, I mean,
the
it's
entire
it's
Xbox while
already-
doing a loading
it's-
screen for more. of
Ooh,
them.
yeah, that was cool.
Being that it's already gone gold, it means that it is playable and it is all the content's in and the game is functional. It's just they're this close, right? So I think. Do I think that they'll necessarily have a perfect game by December 10th? No, not for current gen consoles. But do I think that it's going to be fine? Yeah,
Oh, I'm
I
sure
think
it'll be
they'll
fine.
release it on.
We'll get there.
I'm sure that I am sure that they will release it on the 10th, because if they don't, now they have a real problem.
Yeah, another delay
in
would
terms-
be insane.
That would all of
It would
the
look so dumb.
all of the good faith that they've built up over the years, and all of the patience that a lot of people have shown. The game was supposed to come out in April.
I was so excited to come back from my deployment. And play it.
Yeah,
That was my plan. I was about to be, I'm gonna be off for a whole month.
that's
I'm
so
gonna play
tragic.
Cyberpunk. That's all I'm gonna fucking do. Like, didn't happen. Not even.
Yeah. Not even a little bit. So it's one of those things where, like, I think the game has to come out whether it's completely ready or not, and I do think it will be ready, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Hi, Jacob. Also, the Will Tim die thing, that's in reference to when we play Phasmophobia.
Yeah.
Because he still hasn't died. The fuck.
Tonight's the night.
He's gonna go in every house by himself and I'm just wait for to see those hands come
Taunt
around
the
his
coast
face.
by name.
Dude, I was playing with Andrea the other day, and we actually got the spirit box talking back to us a bunch. It was awesome.
Yeah, the only thing I've gotten on that thing is behind.
Yeah.
At which point
so,
we went, nope,
Bye.
nope. And we
Yeah,
left.
we all
Like,
went behind. No.
Oh,
I saw one of those today where it was a little kid, and so there's 3 guys that went in.
yep.
2 of them ended up dying. The last guy was trying to clutch it out, right? And he had the spirit box in there, and it said, the ghost was like a little kid. When I say a little kid, I'm talking like smaller than my daughter,
Oh yeah.
right? Like toddler size.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he got the spirit box working, and it went away, adult, kill, and the dude was like, nope.
Kill. Oh
Yeah.
jeez.
Oh my god. I was like, oh my god. It was great. I was laughing.
So
And
good.
apparently I've been following their Twitter, Phasmophobia's Twitter. They got new stuff coming out
Ooh.
to add to the game. And I'm just like,
they said if we told you what it was, would it still be scary?
Ooh.
yes,
Ooh.
absolutely.
That's exciting. Very exciting.
But all right, we keep running away from Cyberpunk, but there's
Back
more
to
to talk
Cyberpunk.
about.
Dude, I've never seen a game that gets delayed and then other games are like, nope, we don't want anywhere near that.
Right. They're like, oh yeah, we were going to release around that time. I guess we'll move our release back.
Path of
So-
Exile, which is not a small fucking title, right? Path of Exile is
No.
a pretty big game.
Very popular.
Right.
They were gonna publish a new expansion, and they're like, "Oh, Cyberpunk's coming out that week. We'll wait till January," because they said they don't want to make their players choose between the 2 games, which really means we want you to play our stuff and not their stuff. So we'll wait.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah.
I'm curious what Path of Exile is coming out with. They literally just had a whole new the Harvest Moon or whatever update come out like 2 months ago. It was a big update.
The Harvest
for
Moon
them.
update where you take over your grandfather's farm and find love
Yep,
and
you know
raise
what?
crops.
Yeah, you've killed all the monsters, and this is your post monster killing career. No, it's something to do with harvesting, like that you get these seeds and whatnot, and you
Oh.
plant them and all this or whatever. And I was kind of curious about playing and getting to that point and doing that, and then I realized how much work it would take to get to that point just to see it, so I didn't do it.
Yeah.
About 3 months ago, I logged into Path of Exile because it had been a while since I played, and I didn't go off of a build guide. I completely built out my own damage over time character, mostly using I think it was Blight and some other abilities, and like pretty strong build. I was very much a glass cannon. Really liked my build. Had daggers that increased my casting speed and stuff. So I was like really happy with it. And then I logged in to find out that they completely reset my character.
That was longer than 3 months ago.
Yeah, I remember
I
you
feel like
talking
you've been
about
telling
that.
me about this all year.
That is
I
tragic.
don't know. All I know
It is tragic.
that
It's still tragic. I understand why you still bring it up,
I
but
logged out
that
and
wasn't
I
3 months ago.
I feel like it was this summer. Maybe not. I guess no. It may have felt like 3 months ago because this summer was such a Fuck it.
Dude, yeah.
It could have been longer. It could have been
2020 has
longer.
been a long year. All right.
2020's
We
been a
get-
really long year. It was the last time I played a lot of games, so probably this spring.
hmm
But
Right.
either way, I noped out and I haven't logged in since.
Yep. So that won't
Yeah.
be doing you any favors, them pushing it back.
No, I probably will just have to start a brand new character, and maybe I'll do that after I play Cyberpunk. So maybe them pushing it back is nice.
Maybe I'll do that after I sink 300 hours into a game.
Dude,
Maybe.
yeah,
Oh,
for real.
easily 300, easy.
I do agree. If Cyberpunk can grip me the way Skyrim did, or The Witcher, I do agree that 150 to 300 hours is going to be my window. Tim puts an inordinate amount of hours in a game he really likes, right? Because even if I look right now, if I look right now, and I've played The Witcher a bit, not a lot, but a bit. If I look at, I want to see my Witcher.
Yeah.
Witcher.
Show us your numbers first so we have a grip.
Of what's normal.
Yeah.
So I have 189 hours in The Witcher 3.
It's a lot.
Yeah, so it's a decent amount, right? It's not anything. I don't feel like it's super crazy for a game that came out in 2014. Am I wrong?
That's right. That's right. That's probably about right.
It came out before I went to Afghanistan.
Hmm.
God, I hate that I don't remember game release dates based off my deployments. This is stupid.
Very
But
different.
I swear, I'm pretty sure it came out before I went.
Okay.
Tim, do you have 450 hours in The Witcher or what?
No. Because I only have it on Xbox, so I don't know exactly how much I've played, and I
Hmm.
haven't played it all the way through. But I probably
So
it's probably around 100 to 120.
So this probably wouldn't include my Switch play time because I was
Oh,
doing the cross save thing
right.
earlier this year. I don't know if that would include that or not.
Probably not.
Well, because it's the
guess
same
no.
save, so
Well, yeah, I
maybe
guess where does it show how much time you put in? Within the game
On the Steam.
itself?
no on the Steam page.
Steam.
If it's just on Steam, probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
So
How
more
long
than
ago
that.
how long ago did I buy Mortal Kombat 11 and tell you guys about it? About 3 weeks?
Do you already have 200 hours in that game?
Something like that.
You already, I know you.
136.
Jesus
I knew you had over
Christ, dude.
100.
And by the
Yeah.
way, haven't played it this week.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised you're not playing it right now.
I could be.
Tim probably plays
I got my
Mortal
Kichi
Kombat while
right
he's
here.
streaming other games.
I got my Razer Kishi right here. I could totally be playing games from that are installed on my laptop upstairs.
How's that
And I would get
Kishi
the audio
treating
through
you?
my headset still. I like it. It's good. I honestly think the only thing I don't like about it is it's an Android controller. So it plays nice with most games. It works fine with Xbox Game Pass and with xCloud. It works well with most Steam Link games. The problem is with Steam Link, if I want to play something like specifically Dark Souls Remastered and Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition. Now they're old enough games that it kind of makes sense. Well, one's just a prettier version of the same game. But point is, it's old enough that it makes sense. But it does not play nice with Android controller, right? It
Hmm.
plays okay with an Xbox controller, but when you do this, it doesn't register it as a controller. It registers no matter
Oh.
what I have the config set at. This is a mouse
Oh
input
no.
to it, and this doesn't do shit, and the buttons aren't doing anything. So I'm like, oh, okay, it doesn't even work.
Hmm.
I did have it working, and then I relaunched the game, and it hasn't worked since, and I can't fix it.
You'll MacGyver it.
I'll
Tim-
just use my Xbox Bluetooth controller if I'm playing that.
Tim, what game do you have the most hours in? Out of
Arma
curiosity.
3. On
I'm-
Steam or in reality?
On Steam.
Arma 3.
How many you got in there? I'm curious.
1,182.
Damn. Yeah.
Okay, yep, that's a lot of hours. The most hours I have in any game is Mountain Blade Warband, and that's only
Oh, yeah.
276.
Did you say 276?
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
I played-
No!
I played a lot of Warband.
I
How
wish
many
I knew how many hours I had, but I bought the
let me-
version from their store. So-
yeah,
I don't know.
I'll stop when I get to your Mountain Warblade.
Mountain
Or
Warblade.
Mountain Warblade. Yeah, that's the word. Mountain Blade Warband.
that's my number one most played game. I
Nice.
just want
Arma
to
3.
throw
That sounds
that
real.
out there.
Yeah.
Arma 3, 1,182. Warframe, 725. This surprises me. Shadow of War, 551. Didn't
Oh, wow.
think that would be my number 3, but
That
that's my number
doesn't
3.
that doesn't.
You did
surprise
play
me.
that a lot.
Where's Dark
Skyrim,
Souls?
Skyrim 528. Dark Souls, if I add the two together, it's over 300. If I add Prepare to Die and Remastered, it's
Okay.
over 300. But on just Prepare to Die, it's 215. Skyrim 528, Ark 517, Warband 453, XCOM 2 392, Fallout 4 380, Odyssey 365, PUBG 307.
How many
And
people have more than 10
on.
games over 300 hours in their library?
And I don't
even?
have more than 10. It's not more than 10. It's 10. It's just 10. It's not more than 10. It's just 10.
Ah,
I'm
man.
gonna be Tim. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know how you've had that much time. I 100%.
In
You
your
had
life.
kids before me. You had kids before me, and still put
I
that
used
much
to work
time.
overnights.
Yeah. Work
So I
and game.
I brought my laptop to work and I would play games at work. And then if you look at my playtime since I got into pest control though, it's way down.
Mhm.
It's way fucking down. Like I do not play as much now. It's like I will no life a game for a couple of weeks and like on the weekend, and if I have some time off or whatever, if I'm quarantined, then I'm stuck at home playing games. Yeah, I'll do that. But like now I play like I don't know, maybe on the weekends and throughout the week, total like 10 hours a week,
Sad.
which is
I-
a lot for most people. For me,
Most
it's like
I
people.
don't.
It's not enough for Tim.
Tim, I got a question for you.
uh
What would you do if you lost access to all those games?
Oh my god. He's crying.
The
Look at him.
the reason why I bring this up is because with Oculus, if you delete your Facebook account, you will lose access to all the games that you fucking bought.
Isn't that fucked?
Could you imagine
Or-
putting over 1,000 hours into a fucking game and losing access to
Oh
it?
my
Dude,
God.
Tim,
Just because
were
you delete
really
your
about to
social
cry?
media access?
no, no.
Did your eyes look
You look like
a
you're
little glossed
ready.
over?
No, I wasn't really about to cry.
Oh man.
I thought
Yeah.
about making myself cry. Can you guys do that?
No.
I haven't
cannot.
tried it.
It's
I used to be
still-
able to.
I can make myself cry if I want to. I don't really cry like ever,
Well,
but I can make myself
look,
cry.
We're not here for that, Tim.
For
This
me,
isn't
making myself
drama
cry?
club. This isn't drama club. You can cry when you die later, okay? You
Yeah.
can make yourself cry then.
I probably
Add it
won't,
in for
but I
the
will
effect.
poop. It's fine.
I
There
think.
will be bodily
that's good.
fluids involved.
Do you guys ever like go to log into something and it asks if you want to log in with your Facebook account?
And you immediately say no.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I do
Slam
not.
the-
Time.
You
all the
slam the
time.
fuck
That's why
off button.
I thought I was
So
gonna get
weird.
an Oculus this fall. Like earlier
It-
this summer,
yeah,
I was like, dude,
the
there's some
value's
cool stuff
good.
coming out for Oculus. I'm gonna get one. It's a cheaper VR headset than a Vive. Like,
Right.
let's go. And then Facebook was like, yeah, but you gotta log in with your Facebook account. I was like, nope,
Gross. It just
I'm not
feels so
playing it.
sketchy.
I'm not playing a multiplayer VR game where everybody knows my real name. Fuck that.
Super
I'm out.
weird.
Yeah, I don't.
This ain't China.
It's a weird move, right? Because I don't
Facebook
feel like
buying Oculus was a weird move though too.
so. This to me, and this isn't a 1-for-1 comparison, but we talked about off stream earlier about Sony buying Crunchyroll,
Mhm.
right? This to me is like if I had a Crunchyroll account and they're like, yeah, well, to play your PlayStation, you have to use your Crunchyroll account. Like, what kind of fucking sense does that make? Because for Crunchyroll, you have a profile and stuff. There is a social portion to that
Mhm.
that I don't use, right? But there's people that there's forums and the whole nine, right? You know what I mean? So it's not the same kind of like social media that you're used to. It's like old school social media, you know,
Sure.
old school forums and all that kind of stuff. So it's not once again not
Sega.
one. Yeah, it's not a 1-to-1 comparison, but it's a little similar. It just doesn't fucking make sense.
Yeah,
Like-
it's weird that they want everyone. Well, I mean, I guess it's not weird that they want everyone to log in and use their Facebook account for everything. It's just super weird, and I don't think anyone wants to
Right.
do that.
Right. Like
Hold on.
I enjoy Facebook as a platform to like keep me being in the military. I meet a lot of different people, especially when I deploy and stuff. And you know, as an adult, you never really want to burn bridges, right?
Mhm.
You always want to kind of like keep connections with people and stuff or whatever.
Depends on the bridge.
You know, right. Obviously, right. It depends on the bridge, but you want to network, right? Like that's part of being an adult. So knowing people to help you get some places every once in a while is always advantageous. I like Facebook and like that idea. I also like it so I can post my dog videos and funny shit, right? You know what I mean? I don't know. But I don't want it to like define me as a person, you know, where I have to use it for literally everything.
Just wait
You
till they
want to
start
log
buying
into your bank
banks.
info?
Yeah.
Facebook. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Like no. I don't know. It's weird. It's just odd to me. It's an odd decision.
Yeah.
I think because Sony does it, right? Sony separates their properties, right? There's not a whole lot of overlap. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
I
Or
don't know.
Microsoft, or even Microsoft. You don't have to fucking, I don't know, have a Windows account to log into your Xbox.
Yes, you do.
Oh, they've merged those, I
Not
think.
to do multiplayer, you do. But to just play a single player game, it's whatever.
To have an Xbox Live account, you have to.
Right, but you don't have to. If I just wanted to play fucking Cyberpunk, I could just play Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I suppose.
Right. Whereas the
You know what I mean?
Oculus, you need a Facebook account.
Right.
Yeah, if
to
you
play literally anything.
If you bought a physical copy of Cyberpunk, that would be accurate.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So like if you don't want to, you don't want to go that route, there's an option. Most people don't have a problem with having their own Windows account because it's like, oh, this makes sense.
I have
Because
3 of them.
What?
Fucking annoying.
What?
So I have my Windows account because it didn't used to be when
Justin's like, what the
I've
fuck,
heard
dude?
this.
okay, so it didn't used to be a
Oh,
thing,
man.
right? Like when I built my computer, you didn't need to get to play games on Windows, you didn't need an Xbox account. It wasn't linked. So I had my Xbox account that actually my parents created for me way the fuck back when. Or maybe no, I created for me when I first bought my Xbox. Then I had my Windows account that I created when I built my computer and bought a copy of Windows and was like, well, I don't want to use my Xbox account because that's got my AOL email because that was a thing back when I bought an Xbox originally. And then I have my work Microsoft account, which has my Office 365 access and all that stuff.
So would you say this is a better comparison? I don't need to log in with a Windows account into my Steam to use it.
Yeah, that's a great
Okay.
comparison.
Yeah.
Okay. So that like I that probably makes more sense. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. I
think it's weird. It's dumb.
Yeah, it's just very uncomfortable feeling.
Right. It just feels like an invasion of privacy.
Mark's already got all my privacy information and he sells it
Yeah.
to everybody. It's how he's so damn rich. So why does he need me? Like, why do I need it to tell him what Oculus games I'm playing? Like, I'm good.
They want to see how your eyeballs work, Tim.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I'll just buy a Vive.
Who's buying our eyeball metrics?
I don't even
Right.
use Windows Hello because I'm like, I don't
I
want
do.
Microsoft to have my facial
I
data
do-
or
I
my
do use-
fingerprint.
I use that for my Surface. That's it.
I
See,
use
I
my
don't.
fingerprint on my phone.
Yeah, I do that too.
I don't.
Mm.
I do.
It's always a PIN for me or a password.
Just to get into like things like Credit Karma and stuff like that, Wells Fargo, all that stuff is always fingerprint for me.
Hmm.
For like
I don't want Wells
adult
Fargo having my fingerprint either.
dude, I'm in the military. They already have it. Like
Oh,
I have to
you know what?
fingerprint to get in. Like
they took our fingerprints when we went into kindergarten.
I know, isn't
Government has
that?
everybody's fingerprint.
That's so tricky.
I'm not even like playing. Like it's just like
I remember that.
I know that they already have it, but like
I
I'm like I don't want Wells Fargo to have it. I don't
Don't want to give it
Facebook
out to
have
everybody.
No.
Sure. I get that.
keep the body count low.
Mm. Well,
Oh man. I don't know, dude. I don't know. But you know who's making good moves? And this is Tim, this is your time to shine. Motherfucking AMD, man.
They are.
AMD making big moves.
They
They ain't
sure are.
doing stupid shit.
So after breaking down the numbers, so AMD, for those who don't know, they had a second Where Gaming Begins event. They're really, really heavily focused on gamers this time around with their stuff. Whereas with the previous Ryzen chips, it was more production focused when they would release them. Like, hey, we're winning in this. You can play games, but we're really winning in this. And bang for buck, they wound up being better than Intel. But in terms of like pure gaming performance, Intel was the king until the new Ryzen processors that are coming out next week on the 5th. It looks like AMD has, for the first time in a long time, actually caught up to NVIDIA now as well. So they're going to have the fastest gaming processors, not bang for buck anymore. They're going to have the fastest gaming processors, period. And they are trading blows with NVIDIA cards. They're not beating them in every single title, but the new cards, the new 6000 series of cards, has 3 SKUs that are currently announced, and there's more to come. The 6800, which is the 3070 competitor, the 6800 XT, which is the 3080 competitor, and the 6900 XT. Now, the 6900 XT, just as a not super public knowledge thing, but the 6900 XT actually was going to be called the 6800 XTX. That's what they were calling it internally. They said they were going to save the 6900 unless it was on par or beating the 3090. And they didn't know for a fact that it was going to until they finalized the card clocks and all of that over the last couple of weeks here. And it is. And not only is it beating or on par with the 3090, which is a $1,500 graphics card that Jensen Huang himself referred to as a Titan class card. Not only is it trading blows with it, it's beating it, and it's doing it at $500 less. So the 6900 XT is going to be bang for buck, the best card on the market. In terms of pure performance, it's on par with the 3090 in most titles, beating it in some and losing it to it in some others. So it's kind of right around that performance level. This is all per AMD's benchmarks, so grain of salt. Third-party reviews will be coming before these launches, and I would encourage everybody to check those out because you never know. Maybe AMD just wants themselves to look really good before they sell a new series of cards, and it's a Radeon 7 all over again, where it looked like it was going to be great, and then it came out and it was not. But bang for buck, the best card on the market is probably going to be the 6800 XT, which is the 3080 competitor. It's priced $50 cheaper than the 3080, and it was beating the 3080 in 5 out of 10 titles they tested, tied with it in 3, and losing to it in 2. That is impressive. And to do it at a cheaper value, that's awesome. So that's pretty cool.
It was interesting to see Nvidia's lower end card being the cheaper one this time around, going for that end of the market.
Well, and I kind of want to just pause for a minute and just think, like, when it came out, how good the 2080 Ti was. Both of these cards, the 6800 non-XT and the 3070, which are the current low-end new card SKUs. There will be lower-end SKUs, but those are the 2 lowest SKUs right now. Those are both at least or better than the performance level of a 2080 Ti for $500 and $580 respectively.
Oh, man.
That's crazy considering we're talking about a $500 card and a $580 card that both outperform what was, how long ago 2080 Ti I come out? 2 years ago, roughly? That was a $1,200 card.
Wild.
I think it's, was it last year, 2080 Ti?
Because
2018.
Because, I got my 1080 Ti in 2018. There was no 20 series yet.
Okay. So, yeah. A year old, $1,200 card getting outclassed by cards that are less than half its price.
I lied. September 27th, 2018 for the 2080 Ti.
It was 2018? Okay. So, yeah. So, 2-year-old card. It's still not that old. Still the cream of the crop for that series, other than Titan class cards, which are really professional end cards. That's insane to me.
I hope anyone who bought that was planning on upgrading in 2 years.
And see, now here's where I get to swing the other direction too, because I've been rooting for AMD to do exactly this, to beat Intel and then beat or at least compete. Compete is what I wanted, and they're beating in many cases, but compete with NVIDIA. Now, what does NVIDIA have in their back pocket? Are they going to come out with more cards at? Are they going to be able to put out a 3080 Ti that will match the performance of a 6900 XT and say do it at $100 cheaper?
Right.
Like, that is where I want it to be. It's competition now. It's legitimate competition. There's no more, okay, we set the market because we have the best products and nobody's even close. AMD could potentially do that in the CPU space, depending on what Intel does now. That's a problem. So Team Blue, looking at you now. Get off that fucking 14 nanometer node.
Yeah, this generation of GPUs, this is shaking things up a lot.
It's exciting. It's a really good time to be a gamer because consoles now are going to give you performance that you could only get from a PC up until now. Mid-tier cards are going to give you high-end performance from a generation ago, and then the high-tier cards are just ridiculous. Like, yeah, it's an exciting time to like this type of stuff, and Intel is coming out with dedicated graphics cards next year. So we'll see what that looks like. They're calling it their Z series, XE, but
It's gonna be shit.
All these naming conventions are so bad.
It's probably gonna be made on a 14 nanometer node, and it's probably gonna be a piece of crap. But maybe not. Maybe Intel's got something up their sleeve. I hope they do, because again, I just want competition. I've been rooting really hard for AMD for about. I started really only getting into this stuff like probably late last year, early this year. Like I wasn't that big into tech. Like, and then I started upgrading my rig for the first time like middle of last year since I built it, and I started researching it, and then I got more and more and more and
down
more
the rabbit
and more
hole
into it. And now I'm like in it. Now I'm like, that's awesome. I like learning about this stuff. Now it's all like, I just want to see them continue to outdo each other, because generally speaking, that's good for everyone. It's really bad when you get into a situation like Intel had for the longest time, where they just dominated the market.
Yeah.
AMD wasn't that competitive, and Intel got lazy, for lack of a better word. They didn't innovate. They were just making the same CPU, refreshing it over and over, making it a little bit faster. And there's a good architecture, but caught up to them. I think I described it to Cody like this. So AMD was way the hell back, and Intel just stopped checking their rear view mirror. They were so far ahead. They just stopped looking back, and by the time AMD was catching up, they saw them in the mirror. They're like, they're not going to catch us. Well, objects in your mirror are closer than they appear, and there goes the red car, and good luck.
Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate.
Thank you for letting me rant.
Hi, Ben.
What are y'all's thoughts about this?
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Competition is good. It's awesome to see AMD finally kicking some butt in the GPU arena. It's been a long road, man. I think my past 5 cards were all AMD, but like 4 of those purchases were just like underdog purchases, like, all right, AMD, we're going to do it. I don't want to spend the money on an NVIDIA card. This is going to be good enough.
Yeah, for me, I think I'm going to need to, because ever since I've been building computers, it's always been Intel, NVIDIA, right? You just go that route because it's the better product. And so I have a slight bias. I know I have a slight bias. And so it's just going to be like, all right, I'm going to have to finally, when I next upgrade, because I am looking to upgrade, because I have a 6700 K for my CPU.
Yeah.
I'm getting to the point where it's I have to upgrade, because it's becoming that CPU is going to be a minimum requirement probably by next year.
Yeah.
So I'm already kind of starting to look just a little bit, just dipping my toes in the water kind of thing. So and AMD is definitely gonna be in the realm, especially in the CPU market.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
absolutely,
for real.
With
Like
Ryzen 3,
no-brainer.
like with the
Right.
5000 series chips, it's kind of a no-brainer right now until we see what Intel has. Like, and
right.
I don't think anybody's super optimistic about what Intel has right now.
I'm
so.
not.
Yeah,
I'm really not.
There's
And
no reason to be right now.
Yeah, I don't even get into this as much as Tim does. I pay attention whenever I need to upgrade. That's really what it is for me. After I'm upgraded, I don't care anymore, because all it's going to do is make me want the new shit. That's
That's smart.
That's a problem for me. I'm not gonna lie. Because now it's like, all right, what do I upgrade next? Because
Right.
I upgraded the GPU, and then first I upgraded I got a new board and a new CPU last summer, and then I upgraded the GPU. Maybe I did it the other way around. Either fucking way. GPU and then CPU and the board. Then I just upgraded like the RAM again, because my RAM wasn't fast enough for me. There wasn't enough
Just
of it.
color
So
it red, Tim.
32 gigs.
Color it red.
Dude, you know what's
Orc
funny though?
style.
Like I have So my rig right now, all AMD. My last desktop, all AMD. My laptop I have upstairs has an NVIDIA card and an AMD processor, and my laptop that I just replaced had Intel and NVIDIA. So like I've had both. I really, really like my new laptop. The graphics card, the 2060 that's in it, is like a desktop 2060, so it's like really nice. Like especially for a laptop, the performance I'm getting out of that is it's fucking nice. Beautiful. And the thing isn't, my old gaming laptop was like, you both saw it. It was a goddamn
suitcase
tank. Yeah, it didn't look like a computer. It would look like it had jet engines on the back. It was just fucking stupid. Like, it was huge, and I'm just like, yeah, but I can do whatever the fuck I want on it for the longest time. And then it finally like shit the bed on me last weekend, so I replaced it. And this one, if you didn't know that it was a gaming laptop, if you didn't see me playing a game on it, you would just go, oh, it's a nice looking laptop.
It's a funny thing. A funny thing is when you buy something that's a decade newer than your old thing, they tend to get smaller. That's pretty common in the electronic space.
You're not wrong.
Yep.
So, because I remember having a couple tanky laptops before I finally got to build a desktop. Yeah. Those big old 17-inch screens.
The old Alienware laptop.
I kind of miss my 17.
I never went to Alienware.
Yeah.
Because it's just like Abercrombie, you know.
Sure.
I don't even know if that's a fucking thing anymore, but you're buying
it's just Fitch now.
Name brand.
Yeah.
Is it?
I don't know.
I have no idea. I don't look. I got married
Abercrombie
in this.
Died.
I got married in this sweatshirt in 2013, 2014.
It's like buying Razer peripherals.
I don't care. Yeah.
Like Razer makes good products.
They do.
But they also are like, we're such a name brand, we can charge more for this. I'm like, yeah, but this Logitech keyboard is the same, and it's like $40 cheaper.
Yeah, you pay a lot for the brand.
Yeah. So, anyways, boys, any closing thoughts before we go ahead and scream? And Tim dies?
Oh, I do have a closing thought. If you're looking for a controller, speaking of Razer, if you're looking for a controller for your on-the-go setup, right, and you don't have a Switch, like those two are fortunate to have. I don't have a Switch. So my mobile gaming is literally like my phone plus a controller. I had a clip from my Bluetooth Xbox controller. I've now replaced it with this. Cody has one as well. It's a Razer Kishi.
Yeah, they're cool.
These are nice. It literally just like pops open, clips on the controller. My closing thought is, if you're looking to get into Steam Link, if you're looking to actually use Project xCloud or GeForce Now, which is NVIDIA's streaming service, which is really good as well, this is a good controller for it. I mean, a clip with an Xbox controller works just fine. You can use a PlayStation controller with any of those as well, as long as you can get a clip for it. But the Kishi straps around your phone. It's universal, and it's a direct input. I like it a lot.
Does it fit in your pocket?
It actually does. Like the problem I have with it is after I open it up, sometimes it's hard to close it.
Okay.
And then, like I said earlier, it like if you're using Steam Link, some games will recognize it as an Android controller and not as like a X input controller. So it can be a little finicky. But for the most part, it works great.
Nice.
It sounded like an ad. It's not an ad. I just like it.
Unpaid advertisement.
Ben, why do you always join at the end? Well, it's only the end of the podcast. We're gonna play scary games.
Stupid games. It's Halloween tomorrow.
I have a closing thought. Do you want to hear it?
I do.
No.
I bought a new tactical shooter that eliminates something I hate about Rainbow Six. And it also is incredibly aesthetically pleasing to me. It's called Due Process. It just launched the other day. And it's a tactical shooter that has a graphical palette that looks like it was ripped out of a PlayStation 1 game, which I love. And the main premise is like you've got attackers and defenders. The attackers come in, you spend a moment like making a plan, choosing your gear, deciding what you're going to do. Like there's a map phase and you can draw on the map and shit. And you go and you assault the building, try to stop the bombs, whatever. But the thing that makes it different than Rainbow Six is the fact that every week the devs put out a new map, which is randomly generated, and then they go in and they tweak it to make it playable. So you don't have to spend hours watching dumb fucking YouTube videos, memorizing pixel peak spots, try not to get spawn peaked by someone who's got 12,000 hours in this game. And God, I love that.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you bring this up in games you've been playing at the start?
Because I haven't played it yet.
What?
Okay.
I bought it. And right now, if you buy it, it's $18.
I'm looking at
you
it
get a
right
gift copy. So if you guys want to get in on it, we definitely could play. But yeah, definitely check it out. I was watching a streamer play it just to get a feel for it, and he was like, yeah, it's buy one get one right now. And I was like, what? Because the Steam page doesn't say that. But then I bought it and I got a gift copy, and I was like, fucking dope.
Who'd you gift it to?
My buddy Jake, who's also been looking into it.
Yeah, Rainbow Six buddy. I'm
Oh
assuming.
yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what I don't like. I don't blame you. I was just curious.
Yeah.
My closing thought: learn to stop farther away in rainy conditions so you don't run into people in front of you. Okay. Okay.
And don't fucking drive off if you rear end somebody.
Oh yeah, don't do that either, because that's
You
what happened
dick.
to me. Yeah, my whole bumper. I literally have a hole in my bumper behind where my license plate is supposed to be.
F.
I firmly realize that person does not watch our stream and will not hear the podcast, but it felt satisfying to call them a dick.
I mean, he was a dick. I mean, that's what it was. But yeah,
How
you know,
am I not hurt?
rainy conditions, or if it's been super icy over the past couple days, just go slow and stop early.
Heard. Ben, can you play games with us? Of course. Do you have Phasmophobia? We're about to launch that right now.
We are about to launch that.
Oh boy.
If we had a fourth person, that's
That's
game
the
changing,
max,
guys.
right?
It is a max.
Unless
Oh,
you
there's an update.
mod it.
Is it
You
like
do not.
17 megabytes like it was before?
Probably. It's 8. It's half that.
Oh yeah. So are we still on the beta branch?
We
Yes.
are.
Okay, I'm gonna stop my recording, and I'm gonna end YouTube stream.
Oh yeah. Why?
Okay, I'll be back.
Well, I mean, I guess I could keep it going. I'm gonna stop the recording though.
Yeah, stop the recording for sure.
The audacity
Yeah.
The audacity.
The audacity. Oh,
to stop the recording. Tisk tisk.
what's today's date?
You know what the worst part is? Every fucking
30th.
week, I forget how I'm supposed to export this.
The newest
MP3.
game you have is
MP3
Diablo
is fine.
3? Is this true, Ben?
Ben, the
Oh
What?
my goodness.
Ben, I remember. I think it was at your apartment. We were watching trailers for shit, and I still remember watching the Watch Dogs trailer with you, like the first one. And we thought it was
Way
gonna be
back.
fucking revolutionary, dude. We thought it was gonna be the shit. Then it came out, and it was just shit.
it wasn't the shit. It was
Oh
just
fuck!
shit.
Why is this so big?
That's what she
That's
said.
what she said.
Like
classic.
I went over to the gameplay screen, and like my camera was fucking huge for some reason. I fixed it, but it looked fucking weird. It did. Watchdog Legions looks so good though.
Yeah, dude. Oh my
It really
god,
does.
that looks super enjoyable.
I'm gonna test if it's working for me. Give us a sign.
I hear you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Tim.
Tim broke it.
Try again. Give us a sign.
How much is Phasmophobia? What was it, like
Fucking duck.
$20? I can't remember.
Don't
Something like that.
know.
Yeah.
Do not remember. I gotta open up my settings. No, that's the default.
Hold on. I know I asked, but are we on the beta?
Yes.
Si,
Okay.
senor.
Yes.
I asked, but I did not listen to the response.
Apparently.
12:59 right now. Oh, that's not
Who
bad.
do you think you are? Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sick of pretending that I don't.
I'm gonna try and reload. Fucking game.
Yeah. Good luck. Good luck troubleshooting problems.
Okay, Blue from Blue's Clues.
Hey, hey, hey.
We found a ghost.
Oh, there's Halloween.
Oh yeah, I heard
There's
that there was gonna
pumpkin.
be
It's red outside.
Oh, that reminds me.
This is
Red.
cool. Hold on. I'm enjoying this.
Oh god, it captured my
looks good.
cursor.
Good.
Also, before we start the game,
Yeah.
remember, make sure that it's running in the correct resolution. I'm mostly talking to myself because last time.
Oh yeah, dude.
5K.
Right. Oof. That was an oof.
That was
Graphics.
an-
Okay. Yeah, we're good there.
Give us a sign.
Give us a sign.
It heard me.
It didn't hear me.
I wonder if I turn on VSync.
Give us a
if that'll-
sign. It heard me. VSync.
Why is it not hearing me?
Yeah. Remember I was telling you guys I had some frame issues with this last week?
Oh yeah.
Give us
Oh,
a
hey.
sign. Son of a
Hey,
bitch.
What was that thing you guys had me pull up last week? The little window to tell me about the stream health on OBS? I forget.
Oh, the stats.
Yeah. Where do I go for that again?
View.
Hell.
Is it? Yeah. Docs.
Yeah,
Stats.
I got it. Yep, I got it. Cool.
That helped
Thank
me
you.
so much when I was trying to troubleshoot my stream, dude. Oh my god.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I've never known about this, and I've streamed off and on for like 2 years, 3 years, something
Yeah,
like that.
I don't know how long it's
Ah.
been in, but I started using it after the most recent big update they had.
Right.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just set the microphone because the stream is set for my Turtle Beach, and you guys should hear me through my Turtle Beach.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna just try set the microphone to a different microphone.
go for it.
Didn't I do that before?
I don't know.
I have no idea what you
I don't
do.
know
Tim,
what
the
you've
things
done.
you do are fucking
Right.
magic to me. I don't try to understand.
All right, I'm going to turn off my lights.
Broke until
No.
Tuesday. We'll get you next time. We'll get in there.
Feel
We'll
that,
play
man.
some
This is
games.
what my dog does. guys.
Feel that.
We'll do a StarCraft
spent
2
my-
day.
Look at that. Look at my
Dude.
dog.
Is StarCraft 2 free?
No,
It might be now.
they ended development
One
though.
is free. Oh, did they?
StarCraft 1 has
Give
been
us
out
a
almost as long as
sign.
we've been alive.
Fucking Doug, it's not hearing any microphone.
Give Tim a sign, please.
Fucking hell.
Did you relaunch?
Why is this doing this to me? Yeah, I relaunched.
You set your default mic? Is it voice
Yeah.
meter?
No.
Okay.
I set it to my webcam, and that worked. Like, it showed as my default mic being my webcam, but then, it still didn't hear me.
Ben, we've been playing it after we do the podcast lately. So maybe like once a week.
Yeah.
Not a ton, but
Yeah, because Tim and I work crazy schedules. Really. Otherwise, we probably would play more. If I'm
True.
being honest.
On both
Because I know
fronts.
Justin be playing.
I've played a little bit
team-based
without y'all.
multiplayer, like all week.
That's all I do.
I always see you playing something. With
I'm always
somebody.
playing multiplayer. I'm obsessed.
This worked fine last week, and then give me a fucking sign, bitch. Nope.
Have you
God damn it.
tried making it work? I've got $86. What should I buy?
I don't know. Did you start a room?
No.
Okay.
I'm waiting for you to get your mic working, man.
Just do me a favor. Server version on the bottom, does this say 016.28 for you?
No?
What does it say?
No, I'm just kidding. It does say that.
Okay.
Got him. Tim, you gotta plug it in, bro. Ben's right.
Plug it in, plug it in.
That's the same shit I said earlier about your headphones when they were dying.
Oh yeah.
Who's it? My headphones?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh
When
yeah,
you were like,
they just
"Oh, my
straight up
head-"
died.
Oh,
They
Straight
didn't
up
make a noise
dead.
telling me they died. They were just dead. I was like,
They didn't make
why
a
don't I
noise.
hear anything? No,
That's
they didn't make a
weird.
noise. Yeah, they
Tim, did
usually
you make
do.
a room now? Because I had made a
Oh
room.
wait,
I
but
I
didn't make a
fucking
room
broke
because
something.
it's not
I am-
connected. It's not.
What?
I don't know what that was.
JoJo's out here.
it
Oh my god, thank you. That was wonderful.
was terrible. I could never do that. I'm sending you the code right now, Justin.
All right, thank you.
Oh, I thought you changed your name for a second.
Who?
You know, my last messages to both of you are still me screaming at you that is hunting.
Oh my god, that was so funny, bro.
Oh shit, dude.
Looks like there are others out there in need of help.
I should probably bring up the Twitch stream because you guys have been sitting here talking to Ben. and-
Should I?
Yeah,
do
dude.
I allow it to take exclusive control of this device? Is that what the fix was last time?
I forget.
I don't know what the fix was for you because your stuff's always ghetto.
I feel like the
It's not- I don't
troubleshooting,
care what
like
you say.
half the time, games are like disable that, and the other half enable that.
Like it irritates me because it worked fine last week.
John, are you volunteering to ghost hunt with us? Oh my god. Yeah, maybe not a fourth. Maybe you'll be our third because Tim won't be able to get it to work.
I love it.
We are on the beta branch, just an FYI.
Okay, Ben. We
Love
love
you,
you,
Ben.
Love you too, man.
I should have had
Give
this
us
set
a
up. Like,
sign.
I should have had this as a setup the whole time.
What?
Oh, so on my oh wait, I couldn't during the show, but on my right hand monitor, I have the Facebook stream and the Twitch stream side by side, the windowed mode thingies,
Give us a sign.
and then I brought the stream health thing on top of those, so I
Got
can still
you.
see it.
Ben, does it feel weird being 30? No. I've accepted my
Speaking of-
mortality.
Speaking of Justin, happy belated birthday!
Thank
Meant to tell
you.
The day of, and I never got around to it.
Thank you very much.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I've been dreading turning 30 for some reason. And
Yeah,
I think it's
Yeah, it worked for like an hour.
it feels like a big number, but it's like once you realize that everyone who was an adult when we were young was just as like clueless and like dumb as we are now,
Right.
it's not so bad.
the reason why I think I don't like it is because I realize that I'm gonna like in the next few years be on the downhill when it comes to working out. And I'm still
Oh,
fat and I'm still fat right now. So it's
yep.
like I need to fix this so it's not
Once you
harder
hit
to
that
fix
point.
as I get older. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I get that.
So it's just like I keep thinking about it like shit.
Gotta work out
It's
before
not
I
as-
turn 30.
It's not as easy to bounce back.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh
God
shit.
damn it. It says go into the speech settings. So, fuck. They updated this like 20 minutes ago.
Boy.
Cody, you are
Oh,
beautiful.
thank you. Thank you, Ben.
okay,
Thank you,
okay,
Ben.
okay. I'm running in admin mode.
You are?
I need to not run Steam in admin mode.
Why are you
All
running
right,
in
I'm
the
gonna go to the
admin?
bathroom before we
Why was I running Steam in admin mode?
Yeah.
Because Steam link.
Okay. I'm actually going to take a moment to get some water, so I will be right back as well.
I'm gonna restart Steam as not an admin because most of the time that fixes stuff. Okay, run it not as an admin. Where's Steam? Hello. Love you, Ben. All right.
Bye, Ben. John, you should be just in time.
Especially with how long this is fucking taking me.
Oh, buddy. Buddy. Encoding overloaded. Turn down video settings. Fuck, maybe I should check my resolution just to be sure.
Yeah, that's what it was for me. It was running in
Yeah.
5K for no reason.
No, it looks fine. Shadow resolution doesn't need to be very high. I'm gonna say that. Oh god, why? It's sucking down. Oh, there's not a frame cap.
How
God
many
damn it.
frames? How
It's
many
sucking
frames
down
is this?
230 frames right now.
Oh, that's
Jesus
impressive.
Christ. Hey, 5700's no joke.
No, it is not. It's a good card.
Yeah. Once you change the the fucking fan settings.
Give us a sign. Hey,
Did you get it?
we did it!
I am so proud of you, Timothy.
We did it! Yay!
I think I'm just what else can I change?
I still hate that you can't use a numpad.
I guess I could turn VSync on,
Yeah,
though I hate to
that.
do it.
Oh shit!
Locked at 60 FPS. Okay.
Yeah, no, that'll be better though.
Yeah.
And it's not like you need a high frame rate for this game.
Yeah, that's true.
This ain't Siege, bro.
You're right. You're right.
You're not gonna pixel peek the ghost.
Oh my god, dude. Ghost will pixel peek me though. Watch.
Yeah, you will.
God damn it. One thing that I think I would like to see fixed is the ghost clipping through a wall before you even know it's there. And you
I
just
have
see an arm
$55.
sticking out.
Should I buy anything?
55?
Or should I wait?
It's up to you, you know? I mean, we could kind of collab and see what we have. Let me rejoin the game. Or try to.
I have the
Hey, I got back in. That's
in
amazing.
my head.
Dude, yeah, I leveled up to 9 because I was playing with Andrea, so I'm caught up.
Nice. You're both ahead of me somehow.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't. No, it's not. I don't play the game.
Yeah, but I
outside
mean,
of-
Cody, I don't think Cody's played with...
But you guys have
Oh,
both
we
played
did.
with-
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm that far behind, but I am definitely far behind.
Little behind.
way-
game.
Getting water was a good idea, so I went and got some too.
The higher
Yeah,
level
stay
you get, by the way,
hydrated.
Yeah, the more aggressive they
it
are.
goes.
Yeah.
I'm a
Fuck.
poltergeist, by the way.
But just to put in perspective how high of a level we are, there are YouTubers
We're
that
not
are
at
over level
all.
300. So
Yeah, no,
That's
we're not.
Oh, thank God. I'm glad to hear that. For real. I have one motion sensor that I bought. I like the motion sensors. I think they're cool. Just one isn't very useful, but if you have a few,
whoop, whoop.
Then it can tell you where it's at.
yeah.
Oh, there's
I
more spray
added
paint.
all of
Ah.
my stuff.
I think the infrared light
Yeah.
sensor seems like a good purchase too.
Yeah.
I might buy that unless one of
I
you
have
guys
one.
you do have one.
Yeah, I bought one for like the same. It was before we bought the regular motion sensor.
Yeah. Well, I have $86, so if there's a big purchase that we think would be helpful that we don't have, I could buy something.
Do these paint cans show up on your guys's?
No, I always do that too. You're throwing it at the screen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see them. I do that every
Oh.
time.
That's so lame.
I know, honestly, tragic.
I thought for sure it'd show up.
Sound sensor. What do you think? I feel like, why would you want the sound sensor versus, say, the motion sensor?
I don't know.
Because they're both to figure out where something is. Are there some that maybe don't set off the motion sensor?
Why is it so much darker in here?
It's Halloween,
mean, I
dude.
know-
Why is this ball fucking
Hmm?
like acting crazy? The ball is like not rolling. It's like
Teleporting? Yeah,
yeah.
that's how
I
it's
turned-
always been for me, I think.
I just turned on VSync though, so that might be why.
When you threw it, It just
I didn't actually
disappeared.
throw it. I hit Q.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
I was just,
All
now it's
right.
rolling.
Well, let's see. Does anyone have a photo camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
You hit my ball.
Do we got a lighter?
We should.
I don't know.
I wish this list was made better.
What do you mean? Oh, like it
Like,
showed you your
it-
total before you add everything.
Yeah, or that they didn't like maybe the EMF reader was on the right, so the words themselves would be bigger.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Have you guys added all your stuff that you have?
I have.
Okay, me
I
too.
have.
So we do have one lighter in there. Blah blah blah.
Hey, also something that I saw
Yeah.
while watching this on YouTube today, I saw somebody clicking on and off a flashlight while holding a different item.
What? Oh yeah, I figured that out. Okay. If you have a flashlight on you, you can hold a different item and press T to toggle your flashlight.
Oh, what the
Life
fuck?
changing. Yep, life changing.
So what the fuck is the point of the shoulder-mounted light then?
It provides a very tiny amount of light directly next to you. Like you have to be up on something to see anything at all.
Okay, so question: are we running one without John, and then John's joining afterwards, or are we just waiting for John?
Good question. John, where you at, man?
He's doing a new
We're ready to
monster
go.
hunt
So
for
if you're
a-
ready, we'll wait,
5 minutes.
but you let us know.
How about we run one and then we'll
I'm still spending my
and then we'll
money.
run the next one with John.
Okay, yeah.
don't-
I'm gonna buy
I have
a
$10.
couple
I
of
have no idea.
candles, maybe. Do you think candles are a good investment?
Yes.
Lights go out. I'll buy a
don't know.
couple. Yeah.
Yeah, I think candles because they're
Good
not
for the prep
affected
phase.
by
Yo, the fuck?
What's up?
what?
Cody was like, I like how it's all red outside and the pumpkins and shit. There's this fucking scarecrow.
Oh, yeah. I love
don't
that.
like that.
Oh shit!
It's so
I didn't even see it.
creepy. Man, you know what creeps me
Screen
out?
cap's not working? There we go.
Creeps me out
I wonder
how
what.
the truck is like pulled up here, but it's not fully closed. Like you could just someone could get in here, honestly. Oh, your eyeballs! No. Yeah.
All right, boys, we ready?
Yeah.
As ready as we're gonna be.
Okay, here we go.
Like-
I didn't pick
let me,
the asylum.
oh,
dim the
hey,
lights
yeah,
here.
Discord.
Oh yeah, Discord.
Oh yeah, Discord. They are so slow, dude. Hey, buddy.
That took so long to load.
Yeah, Cody's not even in yet. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, it was like literally what it looked like to me for you guys was, oh god, he just loaded in on top of it.
That's hot.
This is what you guys were doing for me.
Oh, you know, hold on. I gotta
I
up
just
my
got the
PC audio.
weirdest- I just got the weirdest sensation because when I loaded in, you were talking normally, and then it like caught up, so you went chipmunk with whatever you'd been saying.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yo, where are we? What
That's
is this place? Just a little house?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
It's a house. I did it. It's not the asylum.
Yo, we got
So,
2 head-mounted
take it for what it
cameras.
is.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we got 3.
Do we have
Everybody's got
3?
one.
Did you guys buy?
Yes, sir.
Oh boy.
I bought one
Alright,
last
hold
time we played.
Oh, and then you guys bought another one. I only have $10, so I spent my money. on something.
My assumption is that Justin bought one because there's 2.
Yeah, I did buy one.
So we can see everybody's head-mounted camera on the truck.
That's kind of nice.
All right, guys.
All right, what are we looking
I
at?
have
What do we need
EMF
to do?
and a photo camera.
Temperature, crucifix,
Richard
dirty
Robinson.
water.
Richard Robinson
Yo.
sounds like a superhero.
Richard Robinson.
Yeah.
I need to show Andrea this.
Hey,
Why?
Dick!
Why? What happened?
That's her dad's name.
Oh,
Oh my
really?
God.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be really funny if she just gets this. Oh.
I like how we're all over here talking about Andrea's dad, and Tim's like, "Hey, Dick, Dick, Dick Robinson."
Well, listen.
Don't you got to be his friend to call him that.
Richard.
All right. Okay. All right. So
What up, Dick?
All right, so I have a temperature
you both
gun.
have thermometers.
Oh, I also have a temperature gun.
What else do we
Alright, I
want
got
to
the
set
EMF.
up in the prep phase? Like, what's important to set up in the prep phase, you know?
The DSLR.
Wait. Where'd the EMF go?
I got it.
Okay.
So I would say
What should I?
EMF,
Spirit box?
EMF, spirit box, and book writing should be automatic, and then we should fill in from there.
Thermometer
Okay.
should be automatic.
Well, thermometer for sure.
Well, thermometer, right? But I think the other three are once we found the ghost area, right? Thermometer is pretty useless once we know where it's at.
Look at this candle.
I know this is lit.
Fan.
All right, I'm
I'll
ready.
carry the stand.
I
What
mean,
if
we
the
don't even
truck
know where we're
catches
gonna
on
set it up
fire?
yet.
I can't.
God damn it.
Tim's wondering if the truck's gonna set on fire. Okay, that means it's time to go. Tally ho!
Someone grab the key. Oh, good.
I don't think anybody actually needs to get the key.
No, someone needs to pick it up.
Did anybody pick it up? Because I didn't pick it up.
No.
I picked it up.
Oh, I have this key right here. I just took this
By the way,
key.
supposedly the ghost can hear you when your mic's not toggled too. I didn't know that.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, supposedly when your mic is not open, the game still picks up your mic. So we don't hear each other, but the ghost can still hear.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Uh-huh. Is there anyone here? Is there anyone here?
If you guys find a bone, I need to pick it up.
Oh, okay.
Where'd you go? Is there anyone here? Oh, door?
I just opened the garage door.
Turn on my volume.
What were the commands for the spirit box? I forget.
Just ask it what you want to know, dude.
Well, I keep asking, is there anyone here, but I'm not getting the response.
Are you alone in a dark room?
And I'm saying nothing detected.
You gotta be, like, alone somewhere. I did not hear a cell
Is there
phone.
anyone here? It's supposed to...
I thought I heard a cell phone vibrate.
Is
My
there
anxiety.
anyone here? Can you give us a sign?
I heard a door.
I'm not getting any temps that are low. I'm gonna check the... Is there a basement?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I just had something. Hold up, where was that?
Is it that same fucking room again? Is it this one?
Oh yeah, it's definitely this one.
It's always this
Ooh.
room!
Yeah,
Every fucking time!
Level?
spooky.
EMF 5? EMF level 5?
Okay.
So we got that, for sure.
Yep.
So I don't need this any... Oh, got it again? So,
I'm gonna go
there's
get some
that.
more supplies.
Did one of you... Wait, did one of you...
Did one of us what? Are you guys okay?
It's right in the book.
Is
I'm
there anyone here?
gonna get the
Weird. It
tripod.
seems like it's picking it up over.
Hey, we got some level 10 activity.
Oh, snap. Who's in the house by themselves?
Me. I'm in here.
Level 10 activity.
Oh yeah, I hear it beeping. I am leaving the